Hopefully you'll be getting out to your local comic shop and picking up this week's new crop of horror. Let's jump right in. Welcome back to ML Miller Frights. I'm ML Miller. Before we begin, please do me a favor and punch that like button down below. Share this video with all of your social media addicted pals. Click subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for notifications. Here's what's new in horror in comic shops today, July 14th, 2021. Spare Parts number 1 from Behemoth Comics is written by Svet, Rouskov, David Murdoch, with art by Nicolas Brondo. I reviewed Spare Parts on Low Budget Binge a while back. It's definitely a fun concept about an all-girl rock band kidnapped and forced to take part in gladiatorial combat after their limbs have been severed and replaced with edged weaponry. The film suffered from lack of budget, but that's no problem in comics. So while I like the low-fi fun of the film, I'll bet I like the comic a whole lot more. Zombie Tramp number 80 is from Action Lab Comics. It's written by Vince Hernandez with art by Marco Maccagni. In this issue, the Zombie Tramp takes on the Blood Diamond, which, what the hell am I doing? Do folks really buy this book for the story? Expect Zombie Tramp in various risque poses, wearing next to nothing in this issue. Pretty much like every other issue. American Mythology Monsters is from American Mythology. It's written by Glenn Moane, Konstantine Paradias, and Dan Parsons, with art by Cyrus, Mesarcia, and Cantada. This one takes classic horror characters like Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Mummy and puts a modern spin on them. It's got a story written by my good friend Cantada in it, and the rest of the book looks intriguing as well. I love short horror anthologies, so this one is right up my alley. Dynamite Lives, number 2, is from Dynamite Entertainment. It's written by Fred Van Lente, with art by Vincenzo Carratu. Much like the Marvel Zombies and Deceased, Dynamite Lives takes Dynamite's cast of characters and pits them against hordes of the undead. Look for Vampirella, Miss Fury, and other Project Superpowers heroes taking on zombies. In this issue, they recruit Ash from the Evil Dead series, since he's got some experience with all of that stuff. Fans of the Evil Dead might want to take notice of this series. Bunny Mask number 2 is from AfterShock Comics. It's written by Paul Tobin with art by Andrea Mutti. I really dug the twisted horror story about resurrected horror, slashers, and of course bunnies. The art by Andrea Mutti really captures the morbid vibe of this story that spans centuries and fills every page with dread. I can't wait for the next issue of this cool horror series. Moonshine number 26 is from Image Comics. It's written by Brian Azzarello with art by Eduardo Risso. Brian Azzarello and his go-to artist, Eduardo Risso, crossed the Prohibition era with werewolves in Moonshine. Look at that wicked awesome cover. Looks like I have a new horror series I need to catch up on. Ha Ha number 6 is from Image Comics. It's written by W. Maxwell Prince with art by Chris O'Halloran and Martin Morazzo. More clowny madness from the current king of single-issue horror, W. Maxwell Prince. The guy has been on churning out one haunting one-and-done after another, and this issue focuses on Happy Hank, who we last saw in Ice Cream Man number 8, another excellent Prince-written title. This one establishes the link between both titles and shouldn't be missed by fans of either series. The Silver Coin number 4 is from Image Comics. It's written by Jeff Lemire with art by Michael Walsh. Jeff Lemire finishes out this series about a haunted coin passed on through generations and causing pure hell for its owner. This one mixes the sci-fi and horror genres, as it seems even in the future the coin brings out the worst in its new owner. Looking forward to seeing how this series is going to wrap up. Finally, we have Aliens Aftermath number 1 from Marvel Comics. It's written by Ben Percy with art by Dave Watcher. Watch out, Marvel. Let's try not to do what you do with every other hit concept and comic that you have on your hands and fill the shelves with slightly similar titles. Your Alien series is not even over yet, and here we have a new series returning to Hadley's Hope and expanding on the Alien story. I don't mind a few Alien titles, but it's a concept that deserves a bit of restraint, lest it become repetitious and tedious like some of the other corners of the Marvel Universe. I'm squawking at you, mutants and Star Wars. Well, that's it for comics this week. Do any of these strike your fancy? Let me know down in the comments. That'll be it for today. Please chime in down below in the comments and let me know how on the nose or mind-numbingly wrong I am, or you can counter with your own review. So guys, you know how YouTube works. I'd love to be able to dedicate more time to this channel. I'm not monetized yet, so if you want to help me out, remember to hit all the pertinent bells and whistles down below. Want some spooky comics to read? I have 2 new horror comic book trade paperbacks you should look out for. Both Grave Trancers and Pirouette, collecting never-before-published issues, can be found in only the finest of comic book shops. If you're looking for written reviews, you can find them on my website, mlmillerwrites.com. If you really want to show your support, I also have a Patreon page at mlmiller. Look for the link to my Patreon page down below. Thank you so much for your time, and take care.
You're doomed to live the life you're meant to be, stuck inside your reality. You're doomed. Oh, you're doomed. You're